Okay, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today we're going to look at this Innoview 15.6 portable monitor, 1080p Full HD IPS panel. So I've been looking for a monitor for a little bit, and I'll tell you the couple reasons that I decided to go with this monitor, because there was a couple reasons I decided to go with this monitor. I thought you might want to see what comes in the box. So we'll get this out of the sleeve here. Put that to the side there. Just kind of show you what comes in the box. I don't have the technical spec in front of me, but so I know it's an IPS monitor, 15.6. I'm sure there'll be something in here with some specifications on it. Let's just throw that off to the side there. So what do we got? Warranty card. See any information here? Congratulations, yada yada yada. Scan, all that good stuff. Warranty card. We'll deal with that later. User manual. All our specifications, I'm guessing. Color settings, all this good stuff. So one of the reasons I went with this monitor actually is because it does have FreeSync, so it should be pretty versatile. Plan is to use it with Switch, perhaps the PlayStation, and as a second monitor. Special connections, only reference for iPhone, iPad, yada yada, because it does have one side. So Android for iOS. So there's, as far as I can tell, one side that's specifically for iOS on this monitor, on this device. The monitor itself, it's actually quite thin. So it's actually very nice. Feels sturdy, still feels very thin. Let's keep going in on the box. Let's see what else we get in here. Put this off to the side over here. Got a nice cleaning cloth for the screen. This cable here, you're looking at mini HDMI to regular HDMI. This does have an HDMI port. This here, USB-C to USB, it looks like, to USB-A. I'm not sure what we would need this for, but that's definitely USB-A and USB-C. So nice little adapter, USB-C to USB-A. Here we have a nice USB-C to USB-C cable. Another, oh, I know what that's for. So this is what you would use for your iOS, for Apple. This here, you would need that to connect Apple. And this one, USB-C to USB-A, which is probably for our power, USB-A to your standard plug here. Alright, let's see what we got here. I can't see the voltage on it. Power supply, yada yada yada. Yeah, I can't see the output. Looks like 5 volts. 5 amps. Sorry, 5 amps. Anyway, power. So let's get this box out of the way. And let us take a look at the monitor. Let's see here. We'll get it out of this plastic. It definitely seems very sturdy. I definitely will show you picture quality, but there it is. I'm sorry, it doesn't really fit in my screen here. So One of the reasons I went with this particular model is because of the ports. There's some nice rubber on the bottom there, you can see. Now this stand, it has a built-in stand here, like so, and it'll uncover all your ports. So your ports are there. You have 3.5. This is your USB-C, another USB-C power switch, and your switch for, that would be for the menu, settings menu, all that good stuff. So this stand actually goes all the way back, which is actually pretty nice. On this side here, you have your mini HDMI and then 2 USB-Cs. This is one of the reasons that I went with this monitor. These are fully functional USB-Cs. A lot of these portable monitors, one of the USB-Cs is for power only, and then the other one is a data. And this one, actually, either one of these could be for power or for data. So they could both be for data. So in theory, this is supposed to be able to run without power, but it's definitely going to affect the brightness of the monitor, which, as you can tell, is kind of a fingerprint magnet. But it's actually a pretty nice monitor. Let's see what it looks like here on the stand. Quite a few different viewing angles. I'm sure it'll go actually pretty far back. Yeah, actually it's really nice. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hook it up to my phone and get a display off of my phone without the power adapter. So we're going to see what it looks like if my phone has enough power to power this monitor without an adapter. And I'm pretty sure what we're going to see is the brightness level is going to be kind of low. Then we'll probably try it with power, and we'll see what the screen looks like. I'm recording from my phone, so that's probably all we're gonna see. But I might. Oh, I'll get the Nintendo Switch. We'll hook up the Nintendo Switch to it also. So give me a couple minutes, and I'll come back and we'll resume the video here and see what this monitor looks like. Okay, and we're back. So this is the monitor actually plugged in, being powered only by the phone. I'm running the Galaxy Note 10, Note 20 Ultra, the latest Note. I don't know, the last Note they released. And you can see it went into Dext. So it went into Dext on my phone, but I'm recording from my phone also at the same time. So if I had a Bluetooth mouse hooked up to, since this isn't a touchscreen, I'm not able to use the functions of the touchscreen. But this is from my phone here. Another thing I also wanted to point out is over here on the right side, you can see I have the adapter connected. So this port is supposed to be for iOS or for peripherals. So if I were to plug a mouse in there, technically the mouse would work. What I have plugged in there now is, as you can see here, my microphone. And my phone is recording from my microphone through the monitor. So this is definitely one of the main reasons that I went with this particular monitor. I just plugged this in. So I'm guessing, I haven't messed with the menu yet, so I don't know, bear with me. But there's volume. Okay, what about, okay. So let's let that go away for a second. And then let's see if I click up, or do I gotta click the buttons? Let's see. Okay, there we go. So let's see before it goes out. So this is just off my phone. There we go. Okay, had to give it a sec there. I went up too far on the brightness for the power. So we're back at, oh no, that's the volume. So I went too high on the brightness and it cut out because I don't have external power. Now, I was gonna plug it into the wall, but I'm basically only looking at like a 4-foot cord. So this is probably, if 4 feet, maybe 3 feet. I don't know, it's not very long at all. But what I will do, because you saw it go out, I'm gonna pause the video and grab a portable battery and we'll see how high we can go up. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. So I have here the RAV Power Smart Battery. This battery is actually amazing. Full power. You see we got full power there. And if you look off here, there is a lot of space for these USB-Cs. So now I'm gonna plug it into give it some power, and we're gonna see if we're able. Oh yeah, did you see that? Did you see that power jump to the brightness? So let's see, I believe I have to go up to get brightness. The brightness just straight to 100%. I gotta say, it's a pretty good looking screen. I was really hoping that we would see the camera, the view from the camera, but apparently not. So let's test this out now with the switch and see how it looks. Okay, so I went and grabbed the switch. Now let's disconnect it from the battery, see how it looks. Okay, so I disconnected it from the battery. Let's see if our switch is, well, I can't see why not if my phone was strong enough. So you can see here, I have the switch. I'm just gonna plug it straight in. No dock. And so it should give us a picture. Okay, there it comes. What am I missing or not doing? Do I need, I guess I need power for the switch. All right, say no signal. So I was told, let's plug in some power and see if my switch shows up. Because I was told, and there we go. Okay, so, oh, that's a good test. Let's try that. Okay, I'm going to grab something really quick and we're going to test this out and see how this looks. Okay, we are back. Oh man, oh man. Okay, so here's what I did, and it's actually quite impressive. There we go. I hooked up my PlayStation controller to my Switch because that's the way I like to play my Switch. And you can see it's working rather well. Settings. Okay. Oop, back. I forget that they're crossed. Let's go into controllers. And you see there it's showing a USB. I do this thanks to my 8-bit DOE adapter for the Switch, which you can see I'm running through the monitor and it's still working with my Switch. So this USB-C on this side is for peripherals, and over here we have fully functional, and all of this is running off of a power bank right now. It's not even being plugged in. Although I didn't get a screen before I plugged in the power bank, so it does have to have power in order for the switch to work this way. But if you had an actual switch controller, then you wouldn't have to deal with the dongle, the USB dongle. Oop. And you see there my two, you see all the power, everything USB. It's USB, so it doesn't show me the power on my controller. So let's actually start up a game, see what it looks like. So this is, I'm very impressed. It's actually rather nice. It's very simple, few chords. You want to run bigger items, you definitely need the power. You just want to watch some movies on your phone, you can do it fine, but you're getting a max of 30% on the brightness versus 100% if you had it plugged into power. So in all honesty, let's say you were on the plane, you know, with the wife watching a movie or something, and you just wanted to watch a movie from the phone, I'm sure 30% brightness would be plenty to be able to see the movie on a plane or in an airport or something. I can't imagine you would need to plug it into power. But at the same time, I'm running it off of battery power, which you can see here. I'll move into the screen. You can see the plug that it came with there. So I am running it off of right here. There, now you can see it's plugged in. And there we go. So I hear volume coming from the speakers, something I didn't think about. I plan to use the monitor with headphones. So let's see. Volume's at 100%. Unless my switch turns up the volume is actually, oh wow, I do have the volume turned down on in the menu here. So actually we can't gauge the volume. Yeah, okay, so we get no volume here on the switch, but you have volume. But here, look, let's go into item shop. Yeah, okay, what's in my locker? Okay, let's go into settings, and we can turn up and see what that speaker looks like. Sorry, I always get brightness. There we go. So music sound is at 25%. So let's see what 100% sounds like. I generally don't like the volume very loud, and so let's apply. Oh no, darn it, which is which? B is safe, be safe. Okay, well, nothing to write home about, but it's definitely loud enough, I guess. I wouldn't expect very much from the speakers, especially being the speakers are on the bottom of the monitor. So there's actually four, there's two here and two here, or perhaps it's one with two holes. But the speakers are on the bottom. I gotta say, they're not horrible. They're definitely not horrible, but I would prefer to use headphones. So I'm gonna go back into my settings here really quick. Definitely put that music back down to 25%. I don't like the music when it's too loud. It's just pretty bad. Ooh. 25. Yeah, I can't count. Okay, 25%. Apply. There we go. Now we'll go back. Battle pass. Yeah. Okay, let's go home. We'll close this out. I don't have the cartridges in those. Let's just start up another game. Get the idea. See how it sounds. See if it sounds a little better. One last test here. And then we're gonna, I mean, look at that screen. You can clearly see. It definitely looks better from my viewing angle. But because of the way I have the camera set up, it's not easily to move the camera too well. Plus you're getting a glare from the light. Perhaps, let me see if I turn the light off. Oh, different colors. Look at that. I didn't know it did that. Okay. Now maybe you could get a better idea. Oh, press any button. Let's press a button. Okay. Agree. Agree. Okay, so because of the angle of the monitor, you're not really getting, I want you to be able to get a good, so there you go. Get a good look at that screen. It's actually really rather nice. Very clear. Very crisp and clear. I mean, it's just a nice monitor. I think I picked it up off of Amazon for $169 right now. Yeah, I think it was listed for, I want to say it was listed for $199 with a $30 off coupon. $169. And I gotta say, I'm extremely happy right now. So yeah, that was it. I hope you kind of, okay, actually give me a second. I'll show you the back one more time. Okay, so once again, that's gonna do it. Like I say, so far no regrets. And again, I just wanted to show you the back here. 2 fully functional USB-Cs plus your mini HDMI. As right here, as you can see, it gives you a USB-C to USB-C, USB-C to USB-A, power brick, USB-C to USB-A adapter, and a mini HDMI to HDMI, which I imagine are probably around 4 feet, the same as the other cables. And here, 2 fully functional, one's not dedicated power. This USB-C on this side is dedicated for peripherals. So you have your power button, your headphone jack. Let me turn it this way so you can see it. Oh, actually, let me get the light back on here. Let's turn this light back on. There we go. There we go. Now you can see again your cord. Sorry, I forgot I turned that off. USB-C to USB-C, USB-C to USB-A, power. Nice little USB-C to USB-A adapter. HDMI to mini HDMI. Again, 2 fully functional USB-C ports, mini HDMI, which I've heard actually a lot of complaints about, so I'm a little nervous to use it. But over here, dedicated USB-C for peripherals and iOS. If you have an Apple phone, it needs to be plugged in on this side. It cannot be plugged in on the other side. 3.5 jack. Your settings menu. I know from videos, if you push up, I believe that's for volume, and if you push down, that's for brightness, or vice versa, depending on the way you start. And then if you actually push it in, straight in, that gives you your settings menu, and then of course a tiny power button. And as you can see here, built-in stand, which actually comes all the way up. It makes a nice little handle. You can see here, look, a nice little handle. And it has a nice amount of tension to it. So when you want to stand it up or whatever, sorry about the camera, stand it up. So yeah, so there it is. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, I know I'm a mess. all that good stuff. But you know, I might get back to you if I run into any issues using the monitor or anything. But so far, from everything I've seen, you see, when I plug my phone in, I plug my microphone into the other side of the port, and it worked fine through my phone. So it has passed through. You saw the switch using the 8-bit dongle. You see, look here, just the 8-bit dongle, USB-C dongle, so I can use my PS4 controller. I put it into the monitor and it went straight and worked fine with my switch. So I mean, that's awesome. Okay, so like I said, I hope you enjoy. Sorry for the long video. We'll see you next time.